Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of Hostinger. So like any product on the market, there are pros and cons to choosing Hostinger as a website's web host. And I want to call out few of the key elements that work in Hostinger's favor and a couple of potential drawbacks so you get the full story on whether they are the best choice for you or not. So let's talk about the pros first. So in the pros section, first we have fast load times. It's no secret that the loading time for your site is very important, and if a visitor comes to your website and has to wait for things to load, they won't stick around. In fact, many people aren't willing to wait for more than a couple of seconds for a site to load, and that's why we love that Hostinger provides quick hosting speeds on their web page copy. We have tested them out for shared hosting, VPS hosting, and WordPress hosting. And Hostinger delivers for each of those hosting types. We put a test site through Freshping for a full month. Each one averaged well under 1 second load times, with Hostinger's VPS and WordPress hosting averaging right around 390 milliseconds, and that's wonderfully fast and better than just about every other hosting provider we tested in those categories. The key behind Hostinger's impressive speed is the use of Lightspeed Web Server LSWS, and the use of Lightspeed allow Hostinger to deploy its Edge panel, which is its custom hosting panel, and this combination provides better speed and performance than more traditional use of Apache web servers and the OpenResty hosting panels. Plus, Hostinger also maintains data centers across the globe, including North America, South America, Europe, UK, India, and Asia. Having distributed server locations helps keep the overall loading times quick no matter where you or your visitors are located. Now let's move on to the second pro, which is affordable price. Not only do you get blazing fast speed on Hostinger plan, but you also get a great price. As you can see here, shared hosting starts as low as $1.99 per month for a single site, with plans that support multiple sites or a lot more resources starting at $2.99 per month. WordPress and VPS hosting don't require much more of an investment, even starting at $2.99 and $5.99 per month respectively, here in the VPS hosting section. Additionally, Hostinger's shared business tier starts at $3.99 per month. This is an impressive price for a plan that can handle up to 100,000 visits per month on up to 100 websites, and the 100,000 visits is not restriction, rather it is an estimation of a number of visitors your hosted site will be able to support successfully each month. Considering that you receive access to plenty of websites and plenty of storage at most price points with Hostinger, the value you receive becomes even better. For example, with managed WordPress hosting, you receive up to 100 websites and 200 GB of NVMe storage at the most popular pricing tier that starts at $3.99 per month. This is just $1 more per month than the entry-level WordPress plan, which is pretty impressive for double the storage and a free CDN. Now keep in mind that these attractive rates are for a long-term commitment upfront of 48 months, and that can be a bit of a sticky point if you are not ready to commit to 4 years right away. On the flip side though, it means you lock in that attractive rate for a good while, and since it's such a affordable monthly rate, you are only looking at the payment of $96 for 48 months of shared or WordPress hosting, which is pretty cool. However, if you don't want to commit to 4 years right off the bat, Hostinger has generously extended its best pricing for the premium shared hosting plan to 1 year commitment as well. That means you can pay just $35.88 today and snag Hostinger's most popular shared hosting package for a full year, one which also comes with a free custom domain. Hostinger simplifies the process of choosing a domain as well. Now let's move on to the third pro, which is money back guarantee. If you're not happy with your Hostinger's purchase, no problem. You can have 30 days to try it out and get your money back if your experience is not all you were hoping for. However, be sure to note that redemption fees, domain name renewals, and privacy protections are the only things not part of the 30-day money back guarantee, so keep that in the back of your head. Otherwise, the hosting, domain transfers, and SSL certificates are all refundable within 30 days of purchase. Next pro is free domain. So apart from shared hosting for a single site plan, you get free domain in all plans. As you can see here, you don't get domain here, but you get domain in other plans. And if you need a domain to go along with your hosting, and while you can buy your domain and your hosting from separate companies like GoDaddy or BigRock, it's nice when you can do everything at one place. It's even nicer when you can get the domain for free, and that's an option for those who opt for any of Hostinger's web hosting plan above the single site tier. Now, another feather that Hostinger has in their hat is Free Website Builder. Now, when I talk about Free Website Builder, don't take it as a joke because their AI website builder is pretty good and pretty easy to handle, even for a beginner. And Hostinger's acquisition of Zyro gives you access to one of the better website builders for free with your plan. Hostinger's integration of Zyro's easy-to-use builder into the Hostinger platform makes it a great for whipping up a company website, but you can also build out a fully functional online store with it. Start from one of over 100 templates and drag and drop your way to a beautiful home on the web from scratch. Either way, you get a site builder for free with Hostinger that does not make you sacrifice any customization capability. Another pro that we have is simple to get started. One of the key elements of Hostinger that ranked it so high on our list, it is so easy to use. As you can see, and the navigation at the left hand side, instead of cPanel, you get HPanel, something that Hostinger have come up with, and it's really easy to manage. Even a beginner can manage it everything. So if you go onto the WordPress overview, you will see everything at one place and you can see what's the performance. You have forced HTTPS, you have SSL certificate here, maintenance mode, light speed, object cache, everything here. Plus, you also get daily backups for most of the business plans, which is pretty good. Hostinger's clean interface, guided setup, and user-friendly dashboard makes it easy for first-timers. You don't need to take a class on this hosting service to use it, so it's pretty easy to use. For example, Hostinger offers its auto-installer feature as a part of HPanel. This installer greatly simplifies the process of installing apps to use with your accounts, meaning you can take advantage of features in the apps faster. Now that we have talked about every pro that we have in our bucket, now let's talk about the cons that we think we have for Hostinger. Now the first Hostinger con that we have is no phone support. Sometimes you need phone support. Not all of us wants to chat, and that's where actually Hostinger lack. They also don't want to promote phone, they just want live chat support, as you can see here in their own contact us page. Less phone, more support. And sometimes you need a real human on the phone to get help with a problem, and unfortunately Hostinger does not offer that option. The only way to get in touch with customer support is via a live chat, although it is nice to have the chat available 24/7. Additionally, Hostinger does offer a series of tutorials, blog posts, and knowledge-based articles to help you with specific aspects of using Hostinger. And there's also Hostinger Academy, which is a series of tutorials on YouTube that you may find helpful. However, as helpful as these items are, they are not the same as a phone call to walk you through things when you are experiencing some frustration. Now let's talk about another con, which is bad uptime on shared and WordPress hosting. Speed and uptime are the two sides of the web hosting quality coin, whereas speed relates to how quickly your pages load for visitors. Uptime is a measurement of server reliability, and hosting servers can go down for any number of reasons, from planned maintenance to unforeseen errors. And Hostinger's lower octane plans have not performed too well compared to their peers. With their shared hosting and WordPress hosting, we have seen a lot of downtime in the ballpark of 1 to 2 hours per month, and that's almost a full day per year that your website wouldn't be available to visitors. Fortunately, we have seen vast improvements when testing their earlier hosting offerings. Hostinger's VPS hosting turned in only 17 seconds of total downtime when we tested it in the late 2021. Now let's talk about the another con, which is the missing feature on budgeted plans. While not a deal breaker for everyone, there are some helpful features missing from Hostinger's entry-level plans that we have seen on comparable ones from their competitors. The most notable case is with their WordPress hosting, which does not include a content delivery network and automatic daily backups. As you can see here, you get weekly backups and not daily backups. It is also does not support on-demand backups or come with a WordPress staging tool where you can get a replica of your website and test first and then use it. Make sure you look over the full feature set for all the hosting plans you are considering. You may have to pay for a high tier to ensure you are getting all the features and tools you needed. So this was the complete pros and cons of Hostingers. I hope you found the video valuable, and now you have the idea about what's good in Hostinger and what's not. So now you can go ahead and make your decision. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed the video and found it valuable, make sure to give it a like and big thumbs up. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.